Welcome, my wonderful Libra. Welcome to Diadem Zodiac Soul Vibes. My name is Susan and I am your intuitive reader for this fortnightly reading from March 1st to March 14th. I will start with 2 cards from the Voyager deck and I will clarify further with tarot cards from the traditional deck, oracle cards, and I will finish out our time together with an angel number. So let us have a look now and see what is the energy of the first week for you. It says player there. It is the Child of Worlds, which would be the Page of Pentacles. So it seems to me that you're really having a look at what's going on around you. There seems to be an awful lot of chaos here. Now, as you can see, this card is very different from that traditional tarot. So if you see anything that you wish to comment on, please do put it in the comments. I just feel there's, being that it's the player, there's a lot of playfulness, but it's making me feel uneasy. So there must be something around you at the moment that's making you feel uneasy. Is perhaps that people are not being truthful. They're putting on a show for you and you're not happy with that. You're not content with that. And you really want to get to the bottom of it. So perhaps people are covering up their trail or their track, and you're kind of saying, no, that's not the way it is to be, and don't be pushing all that information on me when I really just want 2 pieces of information. So chaos is being created around you at the moment, and I don't feel that you're enjoying it, Libra. I just don't feel you're enjoying it at the moment. You're kind of thinking, I feel some of you must be thinking that it is pointless. Why are people doing that? That's pointless. Too much going on. And of course, this is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest to the wind. But I feel that some of you will understand the chaos that I'm sensing, because it really is coming to my attention. Okay, so we have there you go, the 5 of Wands, and we have the Chariot coming out there. Arguments, you see, people standing up for what they shouldn't be standing up for, people making points just for the sake of making points. It's kind of, it's just all feeling very uncomfortable, and at some point you're going to get royally annoyed at it and you're going to say, that's it, I've had enough, I'm not doing it anymore, you take your bit, and that's it. That's it, I'm done. So that's where I feel, and I don't, not wanting you to get overly agitated. Yes, take that leadership role, yes, take that control, and don't let greed of others come in. That's what I'm going to say as well. Don't let greed of others come in and destroy the peace of mind that you so generously give to others, and the advice that you offer to others is very valid and very powerful, and somehow they're just not listening. Why are they not listening? Someone has come to you for advice. That's what I feel, and they didn't activate on it, and they're kind of going and looking at you saying, why didn't this happen? And you're going, well, I told you this would happen, and it would cause arguments and it would cause rows, and you just didn't listen. And while I feel you will just make that statement and go, that's it, you take it now, I'm not having any more to do with that. And there we have the Page of Wands coming out there. So it's coming to an end. I know the pages are always bringing in messages and reminders, and the Page of Wands is about move on to better times if you so choose. And I feel quite agitated as I'm saying this and in this energy. So I empathize with you, Libra. I really do. People are causing this. It's not things that are going on. It's people are causing this. So, and moving into freedom. There we go. And we have the Hermit. So I feel that you're going to be able to free yourself from this just by taking control. Don't get involved in it. Don't be pulled down into it. And especially if there's gossip involved. Can I say that to you also, Libra? Especially if there's gossip involved. Because if someone is gossiping, because if you're listening to people gossiping, when you're not there, they're probably gossiping about you. And gossiping can be very, very harmful, which has caused part of this that is going on there. So you're the truth speaker. You say it like it is, and you say, this is how it is, and then you move forward and you leave them to sort out the chaos that they have created for themselves. And with the Hermit, You have already offered the advice. You have already given the advice. And it's up to them to do what they choose. I'm kind of wanting to go out and fight your battle with you, Libra. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. But I absolutely know you can fight your own battles. There's no problem there. So in the second week, we have the Two of Cups, and it is equilibrium. That's it. Balance being restored, coming back in. You've walked away from it. You said you sort that out. Peace and calm, and how your life and how you choose your life to be. That's what I was trying to say there. Now this card is very interesting because it has is it a knot or is it a seal that just has a flowers that's growing out of there? So you're kind of going, you wake up and smell the roses. That's what I feel. Wake up and smell the coffee is another thing. And that's what I feel you made your statement the first week. And now you're at peace with it. And I wonder, because there's 6 flowers being shown, are there 6 people involved specifically within this issue? There's flowers over there, and then they may not be dying off, but they appear in my mind as I look to this that they've died off. So the things that are of the past need to be just let go. Put it back into the land, let it nurture the land again. Okay, so let me have a look now and move into the traditional tarot, and the Two of Cups is here for you in that second week, and I'm just so loving it for you. I was kind of prepared to do battle for you on your behalf, Libra, in that first week, and now we see in the second week, now you have it all sorted. I'm not getting involved with that anymore. I've looked after people for so long, and I'm not going to do it. I'm walking away and loving it. So this also, because cups are coming out here, it was an emotional attachment as well. That, like I said, that's the way things were always done. That's the way it should be. And you're going, well, just because that's the way it was always done, we need to bring in new innovative ideas to move forward from it. And I'm moving forward from it anyway. So if you want to come along, that's fine. So you're making a very powerful statement here, Libra. And I congratulate you, because you're well able. You're advising yourself and you're listening. Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing queen, but she's very disciplined, and she brings, not unlike the Queen of Swords, some clarity to it. And so you've worked hard at assisting others, and if they can't assist themselves, there's nothing you can do about it now. Okay, so we have judgment there. You've made a good judgment call. You've assisted others. I'm sorry I keep repeating that, but it just keeps coming to my mind. And it's not that you're feeling let down by them. It's that you're just not getting involved in that. That's not your, what is it that's saying? Not my monkey, not my circus. And that's what's happening here. And there you go, the star, absolutely beautiful, everything come together, everything that you've worked for. So this is not going to pull away from your just desserts. This is actually everything that you're hoping for is falling back into balance again, and that's equilibrium, which is that card. And here we have the King of Swords, you see. I had that feeling of the King of Swords here about clarity thinking. Some others may think it's a bit brutal, or a bit insensitive, but it's not. It's the truth, and that you need to move forward from this. Now, just as an overview there, before I move into the Soul card, there have been great expectations placed upon you, Libra. That's what I want to say. Great expectations, but nobody was meeting you halfway. You were the one that was always pulling everybody along and pushing everybody along, and you just got your belly full. That's what I would say with this instance. You just got your belly full and you said, no, I'm not having that anymore. Okay, so let us move to the soul and how the soul is assisting you. And as I shuffle these, if you are still with me, thank you so very much. And if you would be so kind as to subscribe and like my new channel, that would be of great benefit to me. So let me see now what the soul is assisting you with in these 2 weeks. So the first week is connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. Yes, because you need to know what it is that's occurring. You need to know the news. Remember, I spoke about gossip. Sometimes in the bottom of gossip, there's a kernel of truth, and that's what if you stay connected, you'll get that kernel of truth, which is going to help and enable you to say, not for me. Okay, and the second week we have discovery. Discover the treasures within, follow your passion. Absolutely. It's you know, sometimes that king can be seen as a selfish king, but it's not about selfishness. It's almost, you had a lack of selfishness, and now they're saying bring it to balance. Bring a bit of that and a bit of this in, and you'll create that perfect space within you. So let me see now what spirit animal is being sent to work with you in these 2 weeks. What spirit animal for my beautiful Libra is coming in to assist with this issue in these 2 weeks? So we have, all right, kangaroo, strength, balance, determination. Move forward with courage, but remember to rest along the way. Yeah, that's the hermit. You know, just take time out to be with yourself, but definitely you're going to need strength to deal with this, and that determination to not get involved. So in the second week we have wasp, loyalty, protection, boundaries. Defend what you love, but don't forget to protect yourself too, which is what we were saying. This is between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups, or sorry, the King of Swords. This is what you need to do. You need to bring that equilibrium, that balance back in, and set the boundaries so this won't occur again. So let us see now what message is, what spirit advice is coming in to assist in these 2 weeks. Let me see what little spirit advice is coming in for these 2 weeks. Let go of fear, courage, trust, faith, and freedom. Now, I didn't sense fear. I didn't sense fear from these cards. It could be other people's fears. Don't get involved with that. And again, we're speaking about courage, and you have faith in yourself, and you have faith in your resolutions. So that's going to access you that freedom that we spoke about. It's a wonderful validation. That's a wonderful validation that you're doing the right thing. Okay, so let me conclude our time together and finish out with an angel number for you. Let's have an angel number for our beautiful Virgo. Okay, and we have 6. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and protector of those you love. I am nurturing. Absolutely, couldn't agree more with that. But at the same time, boundaries need to be set. So this second week is a time of setting boundaries. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. Next time.